Yeah, I'm just hanging out.
Hey,
Oh, wait a minute.
that is so weird finding you here.
It's Panda. I gotta go.
You're all mic'd up and everything. This is so convenient.
It's so strange. I got this in the mail and I just decided to put it on, open up my mailbox.
To this camera.
Really?
Yeah.
Destiny. Ooh, and you know what? Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny is opening this month. So, Panda, and you and other Disney fans and fans of the Indiana Jones franchise, if you want some experiences with Indiana Jones here at Disney's Hollywood Studios and around Walt Disney World, I got some secrets for you. Now, Jock Lindsey's Hangar Bar, this is his logbook and his menu. Now, Jock, he kind of had like a runway or a mechanic shop, and he'd work on planes, and he turned it into a bar, and that's where we are now, Jock Lindsey's Hangar Bar. It's really cool because a lot of people don't know this, but Indiana Jones and Jock actually traveled to Florida in search of the Fountain of Youth. And you can see that represented right here on the wall. One cool place to look is in the Lost and Found. You never know what you'll find if you just stay here for a couple minutes and look around. Now, what I like about Jock is that he's got a lot of his trophies around. He's part of the air circus. He's a good pilot. But what I like is his tribute to a very historic woman, and that is Bessie Coleman. And he's got a photo up there behind the bar, but also, if you look this way, you'll also see Bessie Coleman's Flying Circus. Little ribbon up there. Okay, so for those of you who don't know who Reggie is, Panda, it's Jock's snake. He's got a snake in the plane. If you watch Indiana Jones and Raiders of the Lost Ark, when he jumps in the plane, that's the scene where we first find out Indiana Jones does not like snakes.
There's a big snake in the plane, Jock! Oh, that's just my pet snake, Reggie! I hate snakes, Jock! I hate them!
And that is Reggie, Jock's snake. And you actually can see Reggie's cage here at Jock Lindsey's Hangar Bar.
So, okay, it's Pride Month. I see a missed opportunity. The Hangar Bar could easily be like a Joan Crawford throwback. The hangar, the thing. No, they didn't do it. They didn't do it.
So Panda, the meatball has changed. It used to be one giant meatball that reminded you of the big boulder in the Mayan temple. Now it's like it's about five mini meatballs, I believe, and it's known as home-style meatballs. So I liked them. I enjoyed them, but I gotta go to the Italian because Panda, I know you make meatballs yourself, so I liked them. I like the flavor, but I gotta ask the Italian. What did you think?
So I'm gonna make a bold statement. I think that is the best meatball I've had on Disney property. And I've had some pretty good ones. Mama Melrose's decent. But the flavor in those three little meatballs, I could taste the Pecorino Romano cheese, which sometimes they skimp on. It's not cheap cheese. I could taste, the texture might be a little harder than like if I was making it at home, I'd make a softer meatball. But with the ricotta on the side, ricotta, still really good. There was a basil pesto on it. I'm not a pesto person, but if you are, you'll love it. But no, the flavor was there. They brought it, so I would come back here. Actually, I will come back here just for that.
Panda, why you gotta make me look bad? Like, I really don't appreciate how you went all deep on the meatball, okay? So I can do that too, okay? So I'm gonna try, okay? The cheese was white. The mozzarella was like cheesy soft, okay? The plate, it was like metal and shiny, and the marinara sauce was red. It was like this kind of red, like a tomato, crimson. And then the little green things on top, or the paprika, I don't know. I'm not a chef like you. I don't make meatballs. Let me tell you something. They were round, okay? I like the circumference of the meatballs. I can get deep too, Panda, okay? Showing out. One cool thing about the bar is the napkins. simple oil rags. But another cool thing is just looking around. Like really just take your time, look around Jock Lindsey's Hangar Bar. There's so many things to see. And you may even find a few artifacts from some of Indiana Jones's adventures. Panda, you notice I'm sitting a little further away from you. That's because you kind of took a picture of something I don't think you should have taken a picture of. And it's the actual voodoo dolls that were used in Temple of Doom. And they were up there. And I don't know what you captured in that lens, but that's on you. Are you looking at that potato? It's just a potato. Nothing to see there.
That's great.
So, Panda, I think you were looking at that one Sankara stone. You know, there's 5 of them, so there's 4 somewhere else.
It's not a potato.
No, it's not a potato. I mean, it could be a potato. And they need a machete to cut the potato. But remember what that machete was used for as well. It was to cut the bridge as Indy escaped. Yeah. And did you know that when Indy cut the bridge and they fell into the river and those crocodiles or alligators were eating all the bad dudes? They filmed that right here in Florida at Gatorland. Secrets. There's even a Star Wars reference. If you're a fan of IG-88, if you have a sharp eye, you might find a little something somewhere. Oh yeah. And as you know, Star Wars takes place in space. And speaking of space, Panda wanted me to remind you that you can check me out in Space Pups as the voice of Hex. You can see Space Pups on Amazon Prime. So make sure you rent it, check it out, and check out this amazing movie. It's a fun family movie. It's about 3 little aliens that crash land on Earth. They turn into dogs to try to find the parts for their ship to get back home. And these kids figure it out. And it's a race against time to get the parts of the ship with the help of the kids to get back to their home planet. And I play Hex. Make sure you check it out on Prime Video. All right, Panda, I kept our coasters representing our time here at Jock Lindsey's Hangar Bar and the places he's been to. Now, speaking of places he's been to, we met here at Jock Lindsey's Hangar Bar. We had some great meal, we saw some great artifacts, but I say we take you back to where it all started, the first ever Indiana Jones themed attraction at Walt Disney World. We're talking about Disney back in the day, Disney MGM Studios, but now Disney Hollywood Studios, the Indiana Jones Epic Stunt Spectacular, which opened in 1989. This year, in August, it will be 34 years old and it's still going strong. So let's head on over there, see some amazing stunts, and enjoy the Indiana Jones Epic Stunt Spectacular. Panda, are you ready for adventure? Let's do it.
Folks, we are so incredibly proud of this team that we have assembled. They are an amazing group of stunt performers, and you know what? They're the real stars that are going to bring our version of Carol to life for all of you here today. I cannot wait for you to see them in action, so put your hands together one more time for the Indiana Jones Epic Stunt Cave!
Now, the Indiana Jones Epic Stunt Spectacular was directed by Jerry Reese, who was known for directing The Brave Little Toaster, and he did the visual effects on the original Tron. Now, the stunts in the show were directed by Glenn Randall. Now, Glenn Randall was the stunt coordinator on the actual Indiana Jones films. Now, there are a lot of stunts in the films, but my favorite are the high falls. With that, we've got different kinds of air mats and bags to catch those stunt performers as they fall. So one of my favorites is right over here. Now, that is actually an air pad. That's because it's actually filled with air. So when the stunt performer falls on it, the air gets shot out and they land safely. We've got some other stunt pads that are right in your plain view that you can't tell. Like this one right over here. It looks like sandbags, but it's actually a fall pad. Another really cool stunt is the ladder stunt. So you have the performer going up the ladder. Indy punches him, pushes them back and forth, or them, because sometimes it is a female stunt performer. So they go back and forth until finally they fall off of the ladder and they fall onto this pad. And that's just a few of the fall pads we have here at the Indiana Jones Epic Stunt Spectacular to keep our stunt performers safe and give you that fantastic image of that amazing high fall. So Panda, the best way to end your day after your Indiana Jones experience at Disney's Hollywood Studios is to check out the Den of Destiny. You want a secret, don't you? Yeah. All right, Panda. Well, one big secret is at the Den of Destiny, outside there's a little area with high tops. It's got a nice little fan. I know it's a little hot, but the fan is blowing. But my favorite thing out here are the destination posters. Now, the destination posters are really cool because they represent one of the 4 films from the Indiana Jones franchise. And what's cool about it, it tells you about the city, but also the little tagline references a scene from the film. So, if you're a fan, you can read it and you'll know exactly where they're from and what that scene is. That's what I like.
Do we have a Temple of Doom one?
Oh yeah, well of course we got a Temple of Doom one.
That's the one I would know.
Yeah.
That's the one.
Yeah. You would know that one? Right here, check it. Tell me.
Oh yeah.
What's that tagline?
You'll leave your heart in beautiful Pancake.
Ah, Kalima, Kalima.
काली माँ शक्ति दे
Bularam, Sularam. Not a big drinker, but I like it now and then. I think Mark is probably a bad influence. Well, let's try. This is the tangerine wheat ale. Okay, I could become a drinker. It's actually really good. I think it's light. I don't have much of a tangerine, but I got enough that I know it's not a regular beer. I like it. I'll drink this whole thing. And it's not too, what do I say, hoppy? It's not too hoppy to make me go, ugh. I like it.
This is the adventurous margarita. Taste it now. There's a little cucumber in it. Now, not a huge. I can't.
I'm gonna say you won't detect cucumber.
Yeah, listen. I won't even say I'm not a huge fan of cucumber. I hate cucumber, but I'm risking it. Pickle. I can eat a pickle, a sweet pickle, but a cucumber straight up, no. Okay. If you like cucumber, you're gonna like it.
Oh, you do?
You do taste the cucumber.
There was enough stuff in there. That I did not
we thought the cucumber would be the last thing. Cucumber is like the second ingredient.
If you want to switch, we
I'm taking another sip. I'm doing it for the vine. I'm doing it for the vine. You know, it's good, but just the cucumber is just throwing me off.
I don't like cucumber.
Yeah, I just can't. It's good though. If you like cucumber, I do recommend it. So Panda, a lot of people don't know about this, but as you can see, we're still by the Den of Destiny, the little pop-up bar here. And basically we're at the exit, one of the exits to the Indiana Jones Epic Stunt Spectacular. But a lot of people don't notice that we actually have some props here. And you see that tank. That tank is from Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. Take a look at it. It's really cool.
So that's used in the film.
That is a prop from the film. It represents one of the tanks. Now, I can't say if it was actually used in the film, but you do remember that tank, and I'm going to show you here. Okay. You remember that scene where that barrel got blown open?
Oh, yeah. Did they stick rocks in it?
Yeah, something. He did something.
Hinsetzen! Keine Bewegung!
They used several different tanks for a lot of the different stunts they were doing. I remember when Indiana Jones, they were fighting on the tread itself, and they were falling and getting up and all that. Well, they had a different tank for that. They have a tank for a faraway shot. They had a tank that fell off a cliff. So many different tanks. So this tank, actually, this is a stunt tank. They probably had like 4 or 5 stunt prop tanks for that one tank. Now, I know at Disneyland, they actually have a prop from one of the films as well, a truck just like this. So I don't know if this truck is from the film, but the one at Disneyland is actually screen used from one of the Indiana Jones films.
All right.
Panda.
We switched.
This is a little hoppy, but I can deal with the hop.
And this is very cucumbery, but I'm dealing with it.
All right. Cheers.
Cheers to
Indiana Jones.
Jones.
Yes, indeed. And the Dial of Destiny and everything Indiana Jones here at Walt Disney World. We're going to wrap up our evening. Thank you very much. This was awesome.
This was a lot of fun.
And I'm glad I got to show you around.
Me too.
And show you all a little bit of all the things that you could experience with Indiana Jones.